The New York Times is citing investigation transcripts and body camera video. The details are significant, and this on the first day of the House Special Committee having their hearing to investigate what went wrong.
We have a duty to do what we can because our children's lives are on the line. That's why this committee is so important.
Immediately following a 5-hour, mostly closed-door hearing into what went wrong at Robb Elementary, the New York Times published a troubling account of what happened May 24th in Uvalde. School District Police Chief Pete Arredondo, the incident commander that day, has been criticized by investigators for waiting more than an hour before trying to take down the gunman. The Times reports, quote, more than a dozen of the 33 children and 3 teachers originally in 2 classrooms remained alive during the 1 hour and 17 minutes from the time the shooting began inside the classrooms to when 4 officers made entry. Law enforcement investigators have concluded. By that time, 60 officers had assembled on scene. Transcripts of officers' body camera footage, according to the Times, say a man believed to be Chief Arredondo could be heard saying, quote, people are going to ask why we're taking so long. We're trying to preserve the rest of the life. Other details revealed police officer radios did not work inside the school. Chief Arredondo allegedly arrived without a radio and primarily communicated by phone. There is also new information about the rifle the gunman, Salvador Ramos, had. According to the Times, he had a, quote, Hellfire trigger device meant to allow a semi-automatic AR-15 style rifle to be fired more like an automatic weapon. Investigation transcripts obtained by the Times also show, quote, some of the officers who first arrived at the school had long guns, more firepower than previously known. And Chief Arredondo learned the gunman's identity while inside the school and attempted in vain to communicate with him by name through the closed classroom doors. By 12:46, Arredondo allegedly gave the green light to breach the classroom, and the evidence showed that the Times described what happened based on body camera video, saying, quote, Mr. Ramos was in a corner near a closet in room 111. Facing the doorway, body camera footage showed. He exchanged fire with the officers as they entered. A bullet grazed a Border Patrol agent who was near the door. One of the bullets appeared to have struck the gunman in the head, killing him. As for the special State House Committee hearing, lawmakers only interviewed the Texas Department of Public Safety, but did so behind closed doors, only making brief public statements.
That there is a need for transparency and would love to begin discussing with what we have learned today and what we will continue to learn, but there is also a respect for the process.
And new tonight, Arredondo broke his silence in an exclusive interview to the Texas Tribune. I'll read part of that interview. He said, quote, not a single responding officer ever hesitated, even for a moment. The statement went on to say that we responded to the information that we had at the time and had to adjust to whatever we faced. As it pertains to that House committee, they will meet again next week, and the Senate Special Committee is scheduled to have their first meeting before the end of this month.